Introducing Magician's Kitchen, your next great children's board game. For years, games like Candyland, Chutes and Ladders, Hi-Ho Cherry-O, and Hungry Hungry Hippos have dominated the children's game market. Now, I have nothing against these games. In fact, I have rather fond memories of playing them. But I have to say that recently I've been upset. You see, I have two kids, both too young to play games, but still, it's never too early to prepare, right? So, I went to a local store and bought Candyland. You remember that game? You play cards and move to the color that's on the card, matching the board, blah blah blah. It's simple, right? Well, when I opened the box, I was disgusted to find how cheap the components were. The cards are literally paper thin. I swear I can rip them just by looking at them. The player pieces are made of cheap plastic. Even the board doesn't lay flat. I know it was only $10, but still. This is a kid's game. You know how easily kids destroy games like this, Hasbro? Do you want a children's game with as much quality as there is substance? Magician's Kitchen is a colorful little board game that's basically set up and ready to go the moment you lift the lid. After putting together the fireplace in the middle of the board and putting the 16 magic ingredients in their places, players are ready to begin. Each player assumes the role of an apprentice, which is a picture of a kid holding a wooden bowl above their head. Players take turns taking a magic ingredient from their side of the board and placing it on their apprentice's bowl. Then, the fun begins. With a magic wand, players take turns pushing their apprentices across the board. The goal is to be the first player to dump all of their ingredients into the same colored cauldrons located at the four corners of the board. Each apprentice piece is magnetic, and each cauldron has a magnetic stone in front. Push your apprentice onto the stone, and you'll automatically dump the ingredient into the cauldron. It's a pretty neat and even challenging, because if you move too fast or approach the cauldron at the wrong angle, your apprentice will likely spill the ingredient all over the floor or even off the board. And that's not what you want. The tricky thing about Magician's Kitchen is that while there are permanent magnets in place where the purple stones are, there are also loose magnets rolling around and you have no flipping idea where they are. You might be landing ingredient in cauldron after cauldron, each turn successfully, and then bam, you spill your ingredients all over the floor. And don't think you can memorize where these magnets are hiding, because each game you can simply shake the board to set up a new experience. The pièce de résistance of this game is the fireplace in the center of the board. After you've successfully delivered all of your ingredients to the appropriate cauldrons, you can try to land the fireball marble into the center of the board. Land it correctly and boom, the flames come up and you win the game. This may seem simple, but you have to be even more spot on than when delivering ingredients to one of the cauldrons. I think that Magician's Kitchen is a great game for children. The quality of the components is off the charts, and the art is beyond adorable. I've owned this game for years now, and I'm still discovering how much I love it. It's a game that you'll be happy you own, because it's so much different from other children's board games. I mean, magnets in the board? Yes, please.